some kind of alternate universe in there or something.
Yeah.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
That's never happened to me.
I've been waiting for you.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Two of you need help.
Some folks have a strange idea of entertainment.
Damn it.
After a long day of kicking dead-eyed ass, I like to crack open a Shemp's. It's clean, crisp, refreshing, and cheap. Really cheap. Shemp's won't slow you down. Not this guy, anyway. Fewer calories, less filling. Who gives a shit? It's beer.
Ooh, Shams.
Yes.
Welcome back to Dead Wire Live, everybody. Number 61. Got a full crew tonight, and I'm actually here on time because my wife was getting a little tired. We were in the middle of Sonic 3, and that's what I've been up to tonight, other than a few behind-the-scenes things with our other shows, but it's a fun time. I can't wait to finish up Sonic 3 tomorrow. Now, Skeeter, Chad, Kevin, I'm going to start with Skeeter. What have you guys been watching this week, and what you up to?
Let's see. I've been watching a lot of different stuff. So, I mean,
Stargate?
we watch Stargate as always for Thursday nights. And then I've been watching The Expanse here and there till my wife goes back to work next week. And then I'll be able to wrap up that series in the next couple of weeks. And then we watch Mallrats for Easter with the kids.
Nice. Nice.
Stink face or
They loved it, and we went over because I always saw that mall, and I'm like, why does this mall look familiar? Here it was filmed at Eden Prairie Mall in the Twin Cities, and I was like, I never saw that till the very end of the credits. It shows that's where it was, and I'm like, oh shit. So the kids are like, wait a minute, that's like still there, and we look it up. Nah, it's changed, so it's unfortunate. So we went to Maplewood Mall today for my wife's birthday and my oldest one's birthday. So we went there. But it was close enough to hanging out at the mall as you could ever get to Mallrats.
Back in the day.
Out at the mall.
We did get to see somebody chasing down another person, so I mean, that was pretty close.
Dude, security is getting on point again these days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
It's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye, right? No,
Yeah.
wait, that's your motto for the glory hole.
Yep.
Well, you're just
Well,
not
don't
supposed-
choke
you're
on
not-
that one, Kevin.
You're not supposed to peek, Chad. Fuck. You're not supposed to peek.
Well, when you're paying money, you want to make sure that services are actually rendered, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you can get sued otherwise.
HPV.
HPV.
Hey.
I want to make that into a slam ring. Boom. HPV.
Hey, I'll make a clip for you so you could play it whenever you damn well feel like.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Thank
she
you.
said.
Yeah, that's all Kevin likes to do is to slam shit in there. Now, Chad, what you been up to, brother? You watching anything? You playing any fun games? What you got going on?
I was overtime boy this week, so I have had
Yeah.
no time for anything fun. But tomorrow, we got all the shit we need to get taken care of this weekend done. So, yeah, there's some video games in my future.
Nice.
I'm thinking about breaking out Metroid Prime again. That's the
Ooh,
only first-person game I can play without getting motion sick. That, and it's just so much fun to blow shit up in that game.
Me and first-person shooters haven't agreed with each other since I was playing on a Macintosh Performa 475 years ago with Marathon and Doom and like Wolfenstein.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Otherwise,
when
I
really-
suck at them. I can get through a game, but I kind of suck.
When I first really started having problems, it was Portal.
Oh,
Oh,
love
yeah.
Portal.
Yeah, and I
Oh.
can't even play. And this is the third person, but I can't even play Dead Space. Just with
Oh,
how
man.
the environment moves around.
The old
Oh.
version or the remake?
I haven't seen the remake, but it was the old version. I would.
original version.
The zero gravity, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
there is no up and down in space.
Yep.
yeah. I mean, because that's my brother-in-law. He loves that game.
Yep, same
shit.
here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all I saw was your
Hey, good luck,
background, Kev.
Dramamine.
Yeah, it's all greened
Dramamine
out.
is my
Dramamine.
friend.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well, to
It's
be
the
fair,
VR
Chad, the
player's
remake is better.
Yeah.
It wouldn't throw you as much of a curve as the first one did.
Get rid of those fucking meteor shooting.
Oh god, that
Oh,
goddamn
that was
mini
I
game
hated
pissed
that part.
everybody off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glad they got rid of that. Totally.
I mean, I got good at it eventually, but man, the first time through, I spent like too fucking long on that. I don't want to say 2 fucking hours because then I'd be like, man, you suck at video games, Jeff. Shut up.
I amazingly passed it the first try. And then when I was going back around to get my trophies and that,
Right.
I could not do it for the life of me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, oh yeah, I know. First time through, I did it, no problem, but I was not playing on a hard mode at all.
I was playing on normal. Yep.
Yep.
Then you go on hard, and it's like, oh,
Fuck, yeah.
Like professional mode on Ghostbusters, the video game, right, Kev?
That game's not hard.
Uh,
oh, bitch,
Yeah, whatever.
dude, the fucking library.
I
dude,
platinumed
that's
that
where I
bitch.
got stuck on that game every time I play that fucking game.
The fucking library. Fucking Azit Lord the Destroyer. If you can nail
Yeah.
that guy every time out, then you're a better man than me. Because that is the worst. He is the hardest boss in that whole fucking game. He's harder than
would
even
agree.
the architect.
He
It took
is.
me so much to beat that fucking boss on the
Mhm.
remake of that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
It's him and the fucking Stone Angels in
Yeah.
Central Park.
Yep.
Yes, the Stone Angels are almost impossible on hard or on professional. Like it's
And that's where I stopped.
because you're getting swarmed by the little
The
tombstone things.
gravestones.
Yeah. And then you've got the angels coming down on you. And you've got to try to revive Ray at the same time. And
Oh,
Lordy, is
God.
that a pain in the ass.
But Kevin's like, screw you bitches, you bunch of noobs.
Yeah.
I'm just agreeing with that part of the game. Like I'm going to give respect where respect is due. And as
But you ain't talking about the library because you know the rest of us are not on Kevin's level when it comes to that.
No, I guess not.
the two Ghostbuster games I'm really good at. And I didn't realize how good I was at the second one until I was having to play live matches, and I was just steamrolling points. And I'm like,
Little bitches.
where do I apply?
Kevin, professional gamer extraordinaire.
No, see, with the
Kiss my
Ghostbusters
Troll
games that I always really liked, because I don't like multiplayer games. Like people are assholes online.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
Ghostbusters games, like 95% of the time, it's a really positive community. Like everyone's there trying to have a good time, busting ghosts, trying to help each other. Like it's not a competition per se. It's everyone's trying to have a good time. So like I like the Ghostbusters games, and I'll always hop on and play those multiplayer levels. But
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to shove their neutrino wand up your ass and fire.
Yeah.
not yet. But if they did, I'd play a hell of a lot more.
That's not what they mean by the glory hole, Kev.
Let's play Hannibal. Hit it.
Well, Kevin puts the hand in Hannibal.
Oh
No.
my god.
Did they do that in the TV show? Did they use the cattle prod? I don't remember. They shoved a cattle prod in Mason's butt to collect sperm.
Wow,
my.
Kevin, that's oddly specific that you remember that.
That's just, I was gonna say that's because he tried it out and it's like, dang. Dang.
I couldn't find it, and I zapped my liver. My pancreas! Shit!
Man, when we see the proctologist the next time, he's going to be like, boy, this got bigger, didn't it?
Yep. So
Okay, you're supposed to be able to clench.
I need to
Look
talk
them
about
cheeks.
what I've been playing and what I've been watching this week, because really it's an emotional outlet for me to talk to you guys, and it's been a very rough week for me. And the things that I was doing for podcast homework and relaxing were not helping me whatsoever. So first, I just want to point out how long I've wanted the Addams Family pinball game. It is beautiful, and it is one of the most perfect pinball games ever made.
Is that on PSN or what's that on?
It is
I don't
actually.
know this.
It's a real pinball game, a real pinball table. But Zen Pinball has a simulator of it basically on their game, and it's $9, but it was on sale last week. So I'm like, well, finally, been waiting over a year for this shit. So I bought that, and I was super excited. And I'm not great at the Zen pinball games, but I do love to play them.
Oh yeah.
And oh god, I forgot how really, really goddamn hard Addams Family was. There is no instant ball save. Like you usually get 15 seconds if you suck. Like it'll be like, oh, here you go, pussy. Throw the ball back out there.
No ball save, especially when you suck. Damn.
Yep. No ball save when you suck. That's right. But
Is
anyway,
that the disclaimer you have on the glory hole?
it should be.
Rule number 42.
So, like, and it sucks because it's very much like the game where it shoots the ball out there and it feels like the paddles are a bit too far apart and the ball just instantly sinks.
Yeah, when Kevin doesn't have his paddles, everything sinks.
That's right. That's right.
He spreads the paddles a little too far.
So the new game
that
I
what they
got
call it
was
now?
Spread the paddles. Gross.
That's oddly specific,
Yeah.
Kevin.
There has to be a twist.
It usually is with Kevin when he
Anyway.
takes out the teeth.
Those are supposed to be coming in next month. Anyway, but anyway, and then what else did we watch that was demoralizing? Oh yes,
Skeleton
Skeleton
Warriors?
Warriors.
Oh my god.
Those Skeleton Warriors.
That was kind of brutal, honestly. Like the first couple
Yeah.
episodes and the last couple episodes were great. Everything in between was like, ooh.
I did everything I could this week to try to catch up and keep up with Jeff to make sure that
I tried to all week long.
Yeah, and it's like aside from starting a new job this week, more or less, you know, I was busy with the house. There's a bunch of yard work we're doing because it's spring in Oregon, so that's nasty as shit. But one of the things I learned quickly not to do was listen to it and watch while I drive, which you should not watch TV while you drive. Like that's bad.
Yeah.
Nah.
You're
But
only figuring that out now.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? Fuck you. I'm from Southern California where they invented the fucking screens on the back of your parents' chair. So if you tailgated the motherfucker behind or in front of you close enough, like at dusk, like I got to see Spider-Man 2 for free quite a few times.
Bitch, you want to get into it? I dated a girl who would do her makeup, drink coffee, drive with her goddamn knees on cruise control on the interstate, and talk on the phone at the same time.
That sounds like my friend Raquel.
I am not joking. I was
I've
literally
been
in
there,
the car
too.
going, I thought you were just joking when we talked about this. She's like, no, doing her makeup, talking on the phone, drinking coffee, and driving with her goddamn knees with cruise on. I was like,
Yep, nope.
I did not
My
believe
friend
it until I
Raquel
was
does
actually
that.
in the car.
And
That
she chain
dated a
smokes
girl
while
like
she's doing
that.
it.
Yep, dated a girl doing that. Scary. That's why I drive all the time.
Kevin, that's why none of us are ever going to date you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's high all the time.
Hey, and we're 6 days late, but happy 420, everybody.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes. we're going to be talking about that because it was a busy Easter this week, which I wish
It
we
was
could
a
have.
crazy big, everybody.
Really crazy week. We did an extra show. We did an extra 0 Point reviews for Easter. We did Critters 2, which is another amazing Easter flick. But golly, I guess we could just get into it. A whole bunch of nasty shit happened this week, and it started on Easter. Like, we had a great week last week. There wasn't a whole lot of news to report. We had a lot of jokes involved. This week, let's see what we got. First,
And everybody, like, share, subscribe this video out there. Let's get those likes going. It does help around here.
and you know what? Tell a friend. Like, if you like us, share us. Spread us around like HPV. I love that shit.
Yeah, because it's nasty, and so are we.
Jeez. All right. So, starting off as we commonly do, there was some sadness this week. Legendary actress Lar Park Lincoln passed away. Who was, do we say most famous for playing Tina? I feel like that's. Say.
She was also on House 2, brother. Like one of my favorite freaking movies of all time.
She was extremely beautiful in House 2, may we add. But yes, so to speak.
There might have been a few fun things that happened with that movie from time to time.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, there was Devin. There was the other lady dancing in her chonies. That was awesome.
I'm talking about Lar Park and 38 Seconds Later.
Oh, yes.
Kevin's been too busy at the glory hole this week, everybody.
Sorry, I'm trying to work overtime. It's a little more than 38 seconds, dude.
Dude, get over the D and get back onto the headline.
Me. All right.
It's going to be a fun night, everybody. Just saying.
Yep. So I really liked her. She was always one of my favorite actresses. Anytime she's in something that I see, I light up. And it's because I had a crush on her as a kid. And I guess that kind of never goes away. Like, we are giant children. Gen X is giant children. We are.
Yes, we are.
Big old cranky dogs, but dogs are always children. So here we are.
Otherwise known as bitches.
Bitches!
Bitches.
Bitches. But she's just, golly, so wonderful. And from what I understand, she was also one of the most wonderful people you could meet on the con circuits, too.
Yeah, I was hoping to meet her like one of these years. Like, oh my God. 63, cancer. Like, man, cancer is a bitch, everybody. Like,
Fuck cancer.
Yeah.
Fuck cancer.
And she'd been battling it for some time. Well, since 2008.
Yeah.
My God, almost 20 years. How tired
cancer.
How tired your soul must get of fighting. Like, I battled GI issues for 10 years, and it ruined my fucking life. I can't imagine what battling cancer for 20 years would be like. My God.
Yeah.
The treatments kick your fucking ass.
Yeah.
Trust me, it kicks your ass.
Gene was in radiation last year, so.
Well, my dad, he I don't want to say has leukemia, or not leukemia, lymphoma. Excuse me, lymphoma. He is in remission, but with lymphoma, and Gene, you'll be able to back me up on this. Lymphoma, I believe, is one of the diseases that when you go into remission, it will always come back.
Yep.
So, like, and my dad's gone through radiation 2 or 3 times, I think. So I don't know what's going to happen if he gets it again or when he gets it again.
No.
So, but my dad's one of the most stubborn fucking people on earth. So, my hat tips to cancer for trying.
You ain't taking out his dad easy.
I want to say if the Viet Cong couldn't take out my daddy, My
But
dad was my dad was not in Vietnam. I apologize.
That's funny.
Jesus. My Uncle Gary was in Vietnam and he passed away over there. Never got to really meet him, but I share his middle name. So.
My dad was a veteran.
Yeah, so was mine.
Yeah,
Yours
mine.
never went over.
Mine,
Yours.
mine just managed to end up as a chaplain assistant. I never figured out how he managed to con his way into that.
My father-in-law was palling around with a priest in Europe during Vietnam instead of actually going and fighting, and how he did that, we still have no fucking clue.
Kinky.
Yeah, cool.
Who knows?
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
My father-in-law is a bullshit artist of the highest order.
Yeah, he was a Green Beret and he never saw a moment of combat.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that was my dad.
That is
Wow.
the most peaceful warrior ever. I love it.
Oh, my father.
Totally.
Wow.
He is one of the most zen people you could ever meet in your life. Oof.
Oh my goodness.
Damn,
Mike, brother. Diagnosed with ulcerative.
Ulcerative
I
colitis.
can't.
Oh.
Ulcerative.
Ulcerative colitis
That
back in
is-
'86
oh my
because of early
God.
detection of meds I've been doing. Well, brother, we love you.
Yeah.
We do, man.
Glad you're still
Oh.
with us. And
sure.
the family of Lar Park Lincoln, like honestly,
Yeah.
like condolences and sympathies.
Yes.
Fantastic actress. I wish she had had more of a career than she did, but
Mm-hmm.
she's a cult classic actress for a lot of us horror fans, and
Mhm.
absolutely adore what she did.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, and here's one of those things. You don't have to be Charlize Theron or Gwyneth Paltrow. You don't have to be Carrie Fisher. Well, okay, let's think about her for just a moment. You don't have to be the Sandra Bullock big budget box office name. You could be Carrie Fisher, who was American royalty.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
just one character, and your characteristic as an actor, as a person, can make you just royalty. And she was another one of those people. Like, most horror fans would be like, oh my God, and just get goosebumps and lose their shit. That would, meeting Tina would be something that would just floor them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, and believe me, I've seen people like meet Joel, Trace, Frank, all those guys for the first time. And like the reactions that people can get to meeting their heroes like that, you're like, it's special. So I hope it's true what I'd heard, and that she was that sweet of a person on the con circuit, and that everyone loved her truly as much as they did, because golly, I loved her as a character. So anyways, a little bit more sadness happened, or kept happening this week. It got to be, there were some jokes about a death. This is not so much of a joke. This is kind of a post joke. So Virginia Guffrey passed away.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
She passed away from suicide at 41.
Jesus.
Now, our show is a news show, and we like to report with integrity. That having been said, and so of course we're also unbiased.
AF.
Yep.
Someone killed her. She didn't kill herself.
Yeah.
Just like at Jeffrey Epstein. Fucking Tom Stewart killed her. That's who fucking killed this woman.
Yep.
So,
Well, it's TMZ, so what else do you expect?
no,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with TMZ. Like, they're probably
They're a
reporting
shit
this.
news site, bro. They're scammy as fuck.
Doesn't make them wrong.
Just because they favor one side more than the other.
Hey, Hulk Hogan and Gawker, brother.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Those 24-inch pythons totally squashed the Gawker.
Mm-hmm.
The Gaka. Anyway, this is horrible. Like I wanted her to get her justice for what had happened to her.
Yes.
Mhm.
I wanted her to be able to help the other women
Yep.
that were abused there get their justice and get their stories told. And that's not going to happen now. The powers that be have made that so that will never happen. And golly, I can't help but to wonder who's next.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, oh, and I guess the Pope also died this week.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's starting the apocalypse, you know, yeah.
Oh, Velocipaster.
Yeah. Cthulhu's coming. Cthulhu comes.
Hail
Francis.
Satan! Hail Satan! Well, and poor JD Vance was out there, shook his hand, and like a day later, he's died. And ever since then, the memes have been crazy with JD Vance being like the ultimate antichrist killer of everybody.
Yep.
Those have been funny as fuck.
Yep.
That one, yeah.
Dude, I know it's like, oh my god. There you go. And I'm playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag right now.
Oh.
Shit.
The guy died like 3 hours after meeting JD Vance. You can't tell me that's a coincidence. Fox Mulder taught me growing up there's no such thing as a coincidence.
Okay, Grant, if I had met JD Vance, I probably would have had a cerebral stroke too.
What's up,
From cringe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was definitely a thing. And then it got worse because of all people, 50 Cent had like the best view on the whole thing, saying that what a horrible day it was, that the Pope died.
Oh, God, and Kanye's thing.
Nick's lost.
Nick's lost. And you found out that Kanye had been sucking his cousin's dick for 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shade of it.
Yeah.
That was something up with Kanye. Dude, Kardashian, you got Kanye, bitch.
You got Kanye.
Yeah.
God. He is off his fucking rocker, guys. Holy shit.
No.
Was he ever on his fucking rocker?
Oh, he may not have ever been on his rocker, but dude is like way the fucking off the continent on this now.
Ever since he became a gay fish, you know, he's been gone.
It makes some random woman dress fucking naked all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so bad for her.
Yeah, right, Gene? Jesus Christ.
Do they have
Don't get
like
me wrong, she's gorgeous.
She is.
But she doesn't. You can tell she doesn't want to be in that shit.
Yeah.
she's been fed rice and raisins for 90 days. She can't fucking. She doesn't know where the hell she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'd kill for a piece of cheese at this point.
No, I'm just saying all
you.
she's had is carbs, like fucking.
Yeah.
It's like cult food. You can see it in her eyes. She barely knows where the fuck she is.
And whatever Kanye's strapping on to give to her, it ain't enough.
Yeah.
He's just a gross motherfucker. He truly is.
That's an understatement.
Too true.
Like, I'm not Jewish. I'm not racist. I'm not homophobic. And this guy just makes my fucking flesh crawl. He is all of those things. He's homophobic while talking about having an incestuous relationship with his 6-year-old cousin. Hypocrite.
Pedophilia.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you're a monster. You're a gross human being.
Yeah, no, exactly.
His fucking tweet was crazy, bro. Jeez.
Yeah, I read that and I wish I hadn't.
I know, right? It's like, hey, ever since I showed him a dirty magazine from my mom's shelf that wasn't like the dirty magazines from my dad's shelf. What? I've been sucking a dick for years until he turned 14 or 16. I'm like,
wow.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Then there was hair, and I was like, ew, it's in my teeth.
Yeah, we thought Diddy was bad. Oof.
They're all fucking bad.
They're all together.
And 50 Cent for years has been like, this dude is
hated him.
fucking crazy. So 50 Cent is being proven right for like
Mhm.
the 20th year in a row as far as
Him
I'm
and-
concerned.
Exactly.
Him and Cat Williams both been calling him out.
Yeah.
Both of those guys. So, yeah, it shows you they knew something way in advance.
And dude, his fucking video game Blood and Sand years ago was freaking rad. Love that game. PS2, baby.
Oh, Fiddy's game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That was
I remember
good.
that.
That was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I never played it, but I remember seeing it. And I remember people actually saying, yeah, it was good. I'm like, yeah, I still don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it was Fiddy. I'm like, I'm out.
Well, even back then, it's like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, the game's actually pretty good. That's kind of interesting. All right.
No, I knew who he was, and I was like, no, I'm out.
You still didn't care.
Yeah. Because I had just moved up here from Southern California. I most certainly knew who he was.
Yeah.
So, that was that was the downside to Easter. That was the downside. Oh my God!
Yeah. I knew it. I knew it.
JD Vance in the Vatican with the incense censer.
Yeah. I knew that's what it was.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it.
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't either. That's really good.
That is fucking brilliant.
I don't know how that got in there. I apologize. We don't like to put politics on our show.
Nah.
It's not politics. It's a meme, brother.
Uh-huh.
It was a murder. Anyway,
Speaking of murder, you bring up this shit now.
So anyway, the day kept getting worse. Like, I was so pumped and excited for WrestleMania on Easter.
Well, it's John Cena. Of course, you're going to get pumped up for him.
I fucking love John Cena, dude. He's like one of like the world's coolest people for all he does. He could like shit on people's hair. He could be with Vince McMahon, and for all the shit he's done for good kids, I'm like, or for the sick kids, like.
Yeah, no, he's done so much.
Yeah, he's got the world's record for how many wishes he's fulfilled.
Make-a-Wish
for
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone will ever beat
Nobody.
that.
Nope.
Nobody. Because
No.
he's long surpassed that record.
Mm-hmm.
Or doubled it since then, I think.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so two sides to this story. I was super excited to see WrestleMania. It was on Easter, so guess what? I didn't get to see Sunday night's WrestleMania. Yeah, but from what I understand, the show wasn't that good anyway. Like, if you wanted to watch WrestleMania, Saturday night was the night to watch, and people were still complaining about that too.
Saturday night sucked. The main event was good. Sunday night, the main card was pretty good, but the main event sucked. They should have switched the main events around.
Oh yeah, well, they wanted John to be the main or the final card, and I get that, but I think they probably should have had Jay somewhere higher up there, as opposed to opening the show. But opening
Jay
the show
sucks.
is I like Jay. Fuck off.
You just like how he sucks. That's all.
Yeet and I mean skeet.
I have nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I didn't say
whoa.
I haven't
I
watched
didn't
wrestling
say
in
eat
forever.
her.
Yeah. I know
His
you're
idea of
going.
wrestling is a 3D printer or his wife. Like, there's
Man,
only
either
two
way.
things that work for him.
So, all kidding aside, despite the fact that the show sucked, it's really important to note that John Cena now holds the world record for how many times this belt has been won by a single person.
Mm-hmm.
And he beats Ric Flair. And Ric Flair was never going to lose that record because Triple H loves Ric Flair. And I don't say that disrespectfully. Like, we all have our heroes. Triple H is one of mine. But Triple H allowed it to happen with all that good that John has done in real life and for the business. John deserves to be the 17-time champ. So I was super excited about that. Unfortunately, it was a really shitty story. It was supposed to be a really shitty match, and he got his ass whooped the very next night, of course, by Randy Orton. So there was an icing on the cake for that.
They're moving on quick from the storyline. And there is a comment in here about the debate about the record. Ric Flair has held technically more world titles, but whether WWE acknowledges them is the question there.
No, they will not. If they don't own it, if they did not buy the
or own the rights to the
Federation
company in their library, fuck them.
Yeah, if they didn't buy the Federation or their library, then no, they don't recognize the belts as being valid.
So they acknowledge WCW, NWA, and WWE. They are not acknowledging anything else that he's ever won before. And they never have. That's always been WWE. So, and John Cena's never wrestled for fucking anybody else. It's all WWE titles. So I don't put the parallel that John Cena is the greatest of all time.
No.
But in WWE, he is a standard and a flag bearer. But for Ric Flair, he's all around one of the best wrestlers, best promos that has ever lived. You can't debate that. And this, we all know it's scripted.
Yes.
We know that. Ric Flair, we know in his prime, could have whipped John Cena's ass in like a 60-minute Iron Man match, and he wouldn't have even sweated.
Probably not. Yeah.
So
yeah.
But again, to have that title within WWE is an honor, and I think John deserves it just for the work that he's put in. Now, capability, yes, Ric Flair would run circles around him. HBK would run circles around him.
And he did.
Yeah, AJ Styles would run circles around him.
And he did.
He did. Sorry, I was waiting for that. But as a person, I fucking love John Cena. I love his bullshit interactions with The Rock. Totally scripted, totally over the top. Way cheesy, but goddamn was it tasty.
Yeah, Dwayne, you want to write your promo on your arm, you might want to not ever do that again.
Oh, geez. So, yeah, that was a fucked up thing. He was supposed to be there at WrestleMania, but just decided not to go. He said he didn't want it to be about him. It's like, you were part of the story.
Yeah, jackass.
Yeah.
And you totally fucked it up for that made like no sense.
Yeah. So,
and the match was terrible. Like, let's be real here. John Cena, main event WrestleMania. This was probably the worst match I've ever seen him have against Cody fucking Rhodes.
And how can that be? The Rhodes family, my God, none of them have ever had a bad match.
Cody's had bad matches. Dustin, no.
I don't know.
Was this like Tyson's last match?
Oh, against Jake Paul?
Oh, yeah. Pretty close.
Dude, no, it was mostly like John Cena was gassed basically the second the match started, and they went through a very generic match. And then they had Travis Scott come out for a 3-minute walk down the entrance ramp to interrupt the match and interfere. Like,
well, at least they got a breather.
It was bad. It was so bad. If he was going to do a run-in, just fucking show up all of a sudden out of the crowd. Don't play his entrance music and he casually walks down the ramp for 3 minutes and nothing happens in the ring.
No.
They are way better than this, and that proved that they were off their fucking rocker with this match.
The John and Cody were probably pissed off waiting. Like, we can only sleep here for so long, dude. Like, come on.
Especially Cody.
Yeah, because Cody's his game is higher than that right now. Like, he's in ring shape.
And I'm not the biggest fan of Cody's wrestling style, to be honest with you. He's WWE style. He's not an actual workhorse. I'm sorry that people aren't going to like that, but that's just the truth. Dude, can Cody wrestle a 30 or 45-minute match nonstop with somebody? Fuck no. They all got to be 25 minutes or less, or there's got to be a lot of screw jobs for like 10 or 15 minutes.
Really? That sucks.
Just saying. He has always been WWE style. He can say he loves WCW and where his dad wrestled and where his big brother wrestled. But honestly, when it comes down to it, his style is WWE.
Yep.
He is not the kind of wrestler that in AEW they were turning on him because it's like you fit better somewhere else. You just do. And he's where he belongs. He's where he should be. He's at the top of the card where he should be because his charisma is awesome and he knows how to cut a promo and he can wrestle a decent match. That's all you need to be the top of WWE. Look at Roman fucking Reigns.
Who cannot wrestle.
Or The Rock, who never wrestled a good match.
Oh.
I don't know. That WrestleMania with Stone Cold was cool.
All I know is
I
sent
credit
you guys,
Stone Cold.
I know why you guys still watch wrestling. I sent you that video this afternoon. I know why you watch wrestling still.
Because of the hub, we know.
Mm-hmm. Makes me want to get back into it.
I know you want to get back into something.
Oh yeah.
Well, the thing is yes, it is scripted, and there are reasons to watch it. And Rhea Ripley is my reason to watch it at this point.
Seriously.
Yeah. Can you blame the boy?
Fuck off, y'all. I've got a thing. You knew this.
Nothing wrong with that. I guess.
As long as it ain't live what's her nuts.
I like her too. That's okay.
Oh God, get some
No,
taste, brother.
Honestly, my two favorites that are on the roster right now are God, I just said her name, Rhea Ripley and Bailey. Bailey's always been one of my favorites. She'll always be one of my favorites.
Bailey got fucked over this year.
Yes, she did. Apparently, she was supposed to win at WrestleMania. Was that the story?
Originally, and then a few weeks before, oh no, Becky Lynch wants to come back. I got an idea for a story, and it's the only way I'll come back. Okay, bye, Bailey.
Bailey's the workhorse because she allowed it to happen.
In a year and probably 3 months, she's probably getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
She's probably going to go to AEW, and she's going to do even better there.
She should do that or do what Cardona does.
And do the indies for a minute.
She would fucking own it just the way he does. I swear
Bailey
to
is
God.
excellent, bro. Like, and the fact that they keep treating her like this is like, get off it.
She's one of the best ladies that they have, like, that can work. And, like, everybody fucking loves her, whether she's heel or face. Everybody loves Bailey because she's good at both.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my piece. But anyways,
Becky Lynch is the man.
She's cool too, I know, but Bailey's from San Jose, and that's near Chad and I, so
Yep.
Yeah.
we kind of have to show that respect to the home team.
Oh yeah, rep the Bay Area.
Yep.
I've always liked Bailey. Just saying.
Now, here's where shit started getting a little real.
Car accidents at Mania.
For a fake sports entertainment show, shit started getting a little real at WrestleMania.
Just a little.
First, Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic, who had just won his Intercontinental title.
Hey, good for him. Good match.
Yeah. Like, he had nothing to do with this other than being in this cart. Someone else that worked for the venue was transporting him in this golf cart, and they're driving through the crowd, and he's hauling ass. And basically, they're just leaving it to the faith of God that these people are going to jump out of the way. They're just
get the fuck out of the way.
Driving with that authority, like, y'all better move. Y'all better move.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
And everybody did.
That.
Except for this
Except
one
for one.
motherfucker.
You know, that fucker was smiling the entire time with the sign saying Mysterio's my favorite. And
ran
all
right into the fucking cart.
Yeah.
Dirty Dom.
As Peter and I know, we're from Wisconsin.
Yep.
Deer will run into the side of your car
Fucking
because they're
shit.
dumbasses.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same thing happened here, everybody.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
I've done that.
Now,
And then Stone Cold. Please tell me you got so. Okay, thank you.
Steve
Wow.
Austin, as he does, comes roaring down the fucking ramp, drunk.
Yeah.
Did you see he actually missed the ramp the first time and he had to
Yeah.
back up
God.
and then go back up the ramp again? It was like,
Oh, shit.
oh.
That
You
wasn't
are-
because of alcohol. That I don't think. That was
No,
I'm
that's
sure-
Wisconsin drunk right there.
Yeah, that's Wisconsin drunk. All you need is like one beer and be like, oh shit, that was fun. Let's do that again.
Yeah.
Do that again.
Mhm.
Yeah, he comes running around, and as Steve does, occasionally hits the throttle a bit too hard, and he hits the guardrail, the side rail.
He should have actually accelerated even harder. He would have actually not hit the
Yeah.
barricade.
Yeah,
That was his mistake. He backed off at the wrong moment.
Yeah,
And he probably knew it too.
and he probably he just needed to have twisted it or kept the handlebars twisted and kept the throttle going a little harder, and he would have kept going around just fine. But he hits the guardrail, which is very, very well secure. Like he didn't even knock it down. It bumped.
Well, these barricades
really
are
hard.
fucking ironclad, bro.
Yeah.
Unless,
Yeah.
when they do the I'm gonna spear a wrestler through a barricade, they prepare those specifically, and they're nowhere near any crowd or fan members at all.
Mhm.
Right. Or if it is, it's people that are they're plants.
Bingo.
Yeah. So what happened was he hits this thing pretty good, like nothing detrimental. He didn't fly off of it, but this woman that was like standing up against it, she she sees that it gets hit, and there's like this delayed reaction of 2 seconds, and then she's like, "Oh Lord!"
Well, he hits the barricade, and like a second later, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go fall back and sit in my chair."
I'm like, bitch, please. I'm sorry. Worse things have happened to me, and I didn't fall over like that. Like, unless it was like, oh God, I just peed myself, which maybe she almost did. I don't know.
Well, and then freaking Nick Khan and Stone Cold, like a minute later, go over there just to check on her again. Apparently, she was angry.
Oh,
It's like the second you buy a ticket and you're in front row, you automatically accept the fact that something crazy is going to happen in front of you. It
You do
happened to
that
me at an
hoping.
India. It happened to me at an MLW event in Waukesha years ago. Somebody got slammed in front of our barricade. I protected my goddamn wife from getting hurt. You think we fucking complained? No, we got a free fucking t-shirt.
yeah.
An autograph. Goddamn. It was fine.
I almost got hit by a runaway puck by Brett Hall at my first Ducks game. And my roommate grabbed me and moved me before it fucking hit my chair. And I yelled, I'm like, dude, we could have gotten free tickets.
Season tickets with that one.
Priorities.
I was. This was years
I just
and
wanted to
years
be
ago.
Brett Hall.
I'm in the fourth row at a Sharks game. Somebody gets checked into the boards really hard. The partition whams somebody in the first row on the head.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, you could hear him swearing too.
Oh yeah, you could hear all the trash talk in Russian from our seats. It was great.
My first game was like an LA Kings game in San Diego for an extra exhibition or a preseason game. And fights were breaking out left and right. I'm like, what the hell is this sport? I'm all in. The next thing I know, like 20 minutes later, a puck flies right by my head. And I'm like, what the hell was that? I go to baseball games. I've never had that happen.
Fuck, I love hockey.
I was watching a little bit of the Golden Knights tonight. I didn't catch if they won or not, so against Minneapolis.
Last time I saw,
the
we were
Sharks have been playing for shit. So I haven't...
they were in overtime.
Yeah.
And there's 5 minutes left, and it was still tied up 3-3.
Oh wow!
So,
Damn.
just before we left after eating dinner.
Is it playoffs time?
Stanley Cup. Yep.
Dude, are you fucking joking me? It's fucking April going into May.
Shit.
Yeah,
Green
that's
Bay,
about when the cup is.
Yeah,
Green Bay's been a shithole since Tuesday because the NFL
Because
draft
it's Green Bay and it's Tuesday.
Well, no, because it's the NFL draft going on there too.
Oh yeah, that started last night, didn't it?
Oh,
that started Thursday night, and it's been going, and it has been a shit show there since Tuesday.
Golden
With,
Knights won tonight, baby, 4-3.
Wow.
Nice. Now they won last year, didn't they? Did they take the cup last year?
I think so. Or
I think they did.
Hell, if I can remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
The Sharks have been sucking ass, so I have
The Sharks have been
It's been
sucking
balling.
ass for almost 30 years.
Dude, it's been worse the last 5. It's
I
been
swear to
even
God.
worse the last 5.
Florida Panthers won last year.
Mm.
Oh, damn it.
They defeated
The one-
the Edmonton Oilers. The previous year was the Vegas Golden Knights.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
See, I don't
They're
care
still-
about. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm more interested in the Golden Knights.
too.
Well, our Phoenix fucking Coyotes drifted off to Utah, and they just want to call themselves a hockey club up there. So fuck them. I'm a Vegas Golden Knights guy. And I got my Detroit Red Wings hat over here, which tells you I believe in losers too.
I still wear the teal with pride, so.
The only thing I'll ever say is screw the Colorado Avalanche to the day I die.
Dude, Patrick Wall was awesome. Kiss my ass.
I have nothing bad to say about him. Claude Lemieux, though.
Oh,
Fuck that bastard.
that motherfucker, yeah.
Breaking a goddamn neck like he did.
Oh,
yeah. In that moment, I'm like, I'm fucking out with him and that team.
What year was that? That's so familiar.
95, 96, 94. Somewhere in that
Wow.
3-year range.
No, I
Because it was the
remember that.
Avalanche and Red Wings like all the fucking time, and it was always a blood battle.
Yeah. I vaguely remember watching that at Mitch Backage's house.
Yeah.
Well, golly, I have an update for you guys on a story we ran last week, I think. Now,
The glory hole is closed.
Sort of. Well, Mickey's not as popular as he used to be at the glory hole because Mickey kind of looks like
5309, baby.
Mickey.
You
Kind of
changing
looks.
sides? You changing sides on the glory hole there, Kev?
Well, Mickey
Receiving
looks
rather
like
than
the
giving.
glory hole. Oh, well, it is Easter time.
Peter Cottontail over there.
Oh, shit.
So, Mickey Rourke had to excuse himself from Big Brother.
What?
Yep. After sexually harassing JoJo Siwa. And
Yeah.
Who?
JoJo Siwa.
Siwa.
Yeah, or
Siwa.
the
I don't follow this shit.
little Nickelodeon
Oh, my
girl.
God.
Or she used to be
Oh.
the little Nickelodeon
Yeah.
girl that had the boats, and she started growing up, and I call it an identity crisis, and I don't mean
Yep.
any disrespect to this. This is like a publicist or a manager trying to give a new edge to an artist that needs to change or needs to evolve.
Or
And
just,
that's-
Really good way of describing it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or
and that-
Nickelodeon fucking kids up like they always have been.
yeah, and then just leaving them out to dry, which
Yep.
they always do. So she first came out, and that was her trying to be different, and
Yep.
then she tried being a heavy metal rocker
Mhm.
and looking like she was part of Kiss and was wanting to be different. She dropped that, thank God,
Yeah, it was
and
bad.
is now just a regular pop star, and she's been in a lesbian relationship or a gay relationship, whatever you want to call it. She's been in a relationship with a woman for the last several months, happy relationship, and she's on Big Brother now, and she gets
Giggity.
harassed. Yeah, of all people, by Mickey Rourke, 72-year-old, 62-year-old, whatever it was, Mickey Rourke, that still thinks he's God's gift to women. Who is not.
Never was.
Yeah.
Not since Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
Marlboro Man. Yep, that's why I always say.
I hate that fucking movie. Oh my
It's
god.
good
I
movie.
do too, but chicks dig that shit.
Good movie that sucks so bad, but
So-
not as much as Kevin the Glory Hole. You know.
Yeah.
He's like a Dyson at the glory hole.
Dyson ball cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
And by Dyson ball cleaner, they mean $500 a pop. Thank you very much.
Because nobody blows like Kevin blows.
And I need
High
to be
Roller.
serviced.
The extended service warranty plan expired 4 years ago. Sorry, everybody, if it broke down. The teeth had to come out somehow.
No kissing. We report the news with integrity.
Yes.
Some sort
Is
of
that what we call it
integrity.
now?
Yeah. So after all this, Mickey Rourke tells her, so you're dating a girl, and she says, yes, I'm happily dating a girl. And he's like, with me here in 2 days, it'll take about 2 days and you won't be gay anymore. Paraphrasing. Like one of the most,
He's thinking, I'm gonna fix this bitch.
yeah, like if there was a picture next to the definition of the word pompous in the dictionary, it would probably be Mickey Rourke.
Very true. Very true.
And I'm sorry, he said 3 days. Give me 3 days.
Yeah.
And then he makes some homophobic slur that is also synonymous with a cigarette in England, and then walks off. So he gets in trouble, and that's that. 2 days, I'm sorry, it was 2 days later, he gets in trouble and has to leave the show. So he was not there 3 days later to find out that JoJo announced that she's not really a lesbian anymore.
I think that's funny in a way. Because, I mean, he kind of predicted it or made her realize what she was doing. But, he's an idiot and an ass. Don't get me wrong. But it's kind of funny that she just like, oh, maybe I'm not. After he said that to her.
You know what the fucking coolest thing about that is? Mickey Rourke was right.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Even though he's an ass. But
Mickey Rourke is a fucking aphrodisiac. How the hell is that correct?
The prophet has arisen, everybody.
Teach us, master.
It's like 420 is more than just a number now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
that's horrible.
Wow. It's just wow.
She's not a lesbian, so she's bisexual now.
Pan,
maybe.
Tran? I don't know.
No.
Girl, you need to learn how to tuck it if you are. Just saying.
Yeah. Anyway. I wanted to throw
This is what happens when we put Kevin in charge, everybody.
Wanted to throw something a little extra in this week and just some of the funnier things I'd seen online, because goddamn, we didn't get to report a whole lot of fucking positive news this week. So here's a positive outlook on the terrifying phone from Nightmare on Elm Street. And you know what? It's not a bad idea.
Of course, Kevin would say this.
Yeah.
He wants to put a tongue shaped like a phone up his ass.
Yeah. No.
Reach out and rim someone.
Oh,
that was a good one.
Chad.
You can't even comment after that. You won.
Thank you.
Chad wins the stream tonight, everybody.
I want it fucking working and shit, man. I don't want a fucking fake tongue. Jeez Louise.
You just write it till the sun comes up anyway.
Oh, hell. So,
hey, good news, though.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how necessary this is, but considering that they are keeping Commando Carl in the Toy Story franchise, I'm happy that he was replaced by somebody just legendary. Carl Weathers, of course, passed away, who was perfect as Commando Carl. Like, Commando Carl was very much based on Carl Weathers.
Yes.
Is now being voiced by head of the Ghostbusters, Ernie Hudson.
The great Ernie Hudson.
Dude, if you're going to put anybody in that role for Carl Weathers, this is the absolute right choice.
Yes.
Oh, this is just perfect casting.
100%.
Yep. Like, if I've never met him before, so this isn't one of those times where it's like, oh yeah, I know him. If if there was an actor that I could say I truly love that man, it is Ernie Hudson. Like there is no bad performance. He is just a truly awesome guy from what I've seen and heard, and I would love to meet him one day and just shake his hand.
Same here. That's on my bucket list. Go and actually get to meet the man. People I know who have met him have said he's just one of the kindest people you could ever want to meet.
Yeah. And that's, golly, I'm glad he's the leader of the Ghostbusters at this point. Like, that just makes you proud to say.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's with a little bit more movie news. This is funny. This made me laugh, like eye roll laugh hard. The Academy now says that they are changing the rules to vote for Best Picture. You now have to watch all 5 films that have been nominated before you choose which one is the best picture.
About damn time.
I totally agree on this.
Why wasn't it like this before?
That's not how voting works, you dumb motherfuckers. Wow.
Yeah.
So yes, it is all rigged, but they're trying to make it better.
Yeah.
It'll still be rigged, but then they'll have plausible deniability that it is rigged.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, we told them that they had to watch it, but they didn't.
Watched them. Sorta.
No, how are they going
Saw
to
the intro.
that?
Well, they're going to actually monitor exactly like how much of the movie they're watching. They're going to like double verify and triple verify. They're going to have double authentication going on their phones to make sure you actually went to a goddamn theater to watch this, or you're watching it through an approved like digital streaming site that they have.
And they'll have to write an essay.
Yep.
I'd like to hear that about Honora.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yep.
Just saying.
I don't know. This should have been done a long time ago. How this hasn't been a rule is beyond me. How no one's complained that this hasn't been a rule is beyond me.
Yeah.
Well, it's because some of the celebrities have been like yapping up on Twitter and social media, like, "Oh, I didn't really watch this movie, and yet I still voted for in this category anyway." If you haven't seen all the freaking candidates and all the movies or anything like that, you shouldn't be fucking voting. You just shouldn't. Oh, I watched the one movie in this category. I'm gonna vote for that one.
You're biased, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, you're voting for the one you were paid to vote for.
Yep,
dude. Ever since Return of the King one, after that, it felt like the Academy Awards were like, you know what? We're gonna start letting stuff slide because we don't want more of this to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like.
Last time I gave a damn.
They don't like sci-fi and horror.
I recorded that whole thing live, and I have it ripped to my computer. Return of the King winning all the goddamn Academy Awards. That day.
Fucking deserved every single one.
The best part of that was Ian McKellen being on Saturday Night Live the night before.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know that actually.
Yep.
Oh God, you need to look it up.
It's funny.
It's Weekend Update, and he's up there as Maggie Smith.
Oh no.
And they're asking who he thinks is going to get Best Supporting Actress, and he starts ripping on fucking Judi Dench. Chubby little Judi Dench. There's like, oh God,
my man Ian, let's go, baby.
It was so fucking funny. It was like one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Ian McKellen is just magical.
He's great. He's been in so many movies that he never gets credit for, except for obviously the big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyhow,
that big one, X-Men. Yep.
X-Men was fantastic. He's going to be reprising Magneto again, and he's just kind of like, oh,
one more time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're gonna kill everybody. They're gonna phase them out and make them all younger. So, but we got to kill the rest of you guys. Not that we didn't do that already in Deadpool.
They're all doomed, everybody.
Yeah,
doomed. Someone get Crazy Ralph on the horn. All right. So the next really weird thing that happened this week. Predator Badlands had its trailer come out, and we got the first look at the new Predator.
Oh, I thought that was Whoopi Goldberg.
Hey, if y'all want to see this, I got it queued up too.
This is so fucking cool.
I do want to see this because
I want to see it
Yeah,
too.
trust me, you want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to. Yeah, I want to see this when it comes out now. After seeing the trailer.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do it, everybody, because I haven't seen it. I've only seen like 2 stills from this, so I actually.
That's all I've seen.
Okay, first off,
yeah,
everybody's talking about this little skull in the center, saying it's the skull from the alien from Independence Day. No, it's fucking not.
No,
it's not even fucking close.
Nope.
It's the skull from the little thing from fucking Men in Black. These things are much smaller. Like, that's a gopher on the fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And so I've been hearing, oh, it's Independence Day is now canon. No, it's not similar. No, it's not the same because the skull is completely fucking different.
Yep.
And those were exoskeletons too.
Yes, they were.
Yep.
Just
Thank
saying.
you very much.
I didn't think you survived.
Me. Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Wayland Yutani droid, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Too.
Yep.
Yeah, I did see a close up of her eyes, and you can see the Wayland Yutani logo in the Scalera.
Oh, cool.
So we're heading back to Alien versus Predator bullshit, everybody.
A little bit. It says it. What I read, they're touching on it a little bit.
They need to coexist. Just deal with that.
They need to adapt the fucking comic books, not come up with their own bullshit stories. What they need to fucking do. Let's be real about that.
That'll be a discussion this evening, I promise.
Just saying. Oh shit! Wrong thing.
It's got. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, WrestleMania. Oh, Jesus. The Acolyte.
No.
Yeah. No.
Echo Shy.
Digging this music.
That's good.
Reminds me of the Who.
Yes. Oh, totally.
I love that elder predator with those great red
something.
What's that?
I was saying the elder dreadlocks that were pure white almost, or grayish white.
Yeah.
That looked really cool to see an elder predator.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we only seen a few of them, but they're not that old.
Back to Predator 2, we'd have to go as far as like that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But even that, not that much that grayish white.
Right.
So this one's really old. Game on.
It can't be killed.
I've seen the screen grab. Now I'm seeing it in motion, and I'm not a fan of this.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of people complaining about the style of the Predator, but it's a different kind of Predator than the other ones. But there's several different ones of them.
There are several different Predators, and this one is younger. That's why it doesn't have all the braids, and it's not hair.
It's not the braids; it's the facial features, dude.
Yep, it's because of the tribe he's from.
Oh,
I have a guy who's
way too smooth. It ain't right. It doesn't look right.
My buddy Connor, who is like knows every detail about everything on Predator. I asked him on it, and he goes, "Yeah, it's not the best look I like, but it is a younger version of a certain tribe that are an extreme warrior. That's why he looks different." And I'm like, okay. So he goes, I still don't like it either, but I'm going to watch it.
Oh, I'm probably gonna watch it too, regardless.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
did like Prey. I wouldn't say I
Yeah.
loved it, but I liked it enough to
good.
be like, it was a nice diversion.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it. I
remember.
I loved
Same
it.
here.
That was our
I
very
loved
first
it
0
so
point
much.
review.
Yep.
Like for a movie made for a streaming network that was based on an IP that I love and stopped loving because all the remakes were crap. It was the greatest goddamn thing I'd ever seen. So I'm hoping Badlands is just as good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm crossing my fingers with this look for the new youngster that it's okay, because really the feral looked nothing like any of the other Predators. But the movie was so fucking good and had that spirit of Predator so well that I really didn't care. Like, I was able to just shrug it off and like, well, you know what? They are different looking creatures, all around. But I will say I do prefer the original. Like, the original 2 Predators was my jam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The third one, Predators, with Robert Rodriguez directing, was fine. It just wasn't as good as I would have liked it to be.
Same.
Danny Trejo was in it for a bit.
Yeah, I want that.
It's gonna fight. It's gonna fight Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing.
So yeah,
The
now,
mouth that's throwing me.
well, everyone's saying
Everyone's.
that what's different is the original Predator mask was, it only had so many portions of articulation.
Yeah.
This face can emote. It could show surprise, it could show concern, anger, whatever. And I think that's one of the things that I think is throwing people, is that it has those characteristics and abilities. I don't know. I really don't know. But what I do know is that people are saying this is woke.
Ow.
No.
I'll believe it when I actually see the damn movie and I can make
Yeah.
that judgment myself.
No. They're just talking about the way that this Predator in this picture
I know.
right here is woke.
Ow.
What?
I don't.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I need to see the movie to make that judgment, not just a stupid little trailer where they only show like 5 seconds of this fucking thing.
I know I crack this joke all the time with people saying that, but you'll keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Exactly.
Thank
My
you,
name is
Inigo.
Inigo Montoya. You're the man who killed my father, prepared to die.
And then I saw this, and I was like,
You're welcome.
oh, now I get it. Okay.
You're welcome. That was
I'm
me.
blind now. I can't see. Oh my God, Peg, I'm blind.
You're welcome for that, Kev.
What's Guinan have to do with this?
What's fucked up
Fat
is
Guinan. Jesus.
the elder looks like her too, with the white
Yeah.
dress. And I'm like, oh, God damn, please stop.
Dude, the Predator chick looks way more attractive than Whoopi.
Yeah.
I love my sister Mary Clarence, but oof.
Don't say that too loud, Kevin. We are on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Sister Mary Clarence. Oh, God damn. Yeah. Phrasing.
We'll send you back to the glory hole at this rate.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, you guys
Imagine Whoopi at the glory hole. Ugh.
Oh.
just try to chill out. No, thank you. God damn.
Yeah. Hey, you put her picture up, bitch. You got it coming.
Yep.
Skeeter sent it to me. It was his
Yep.
fault.
That's my brother Skeeter over there.
Yeah.
With the shit-eating grin.
Yep.
Like, I got the bitch. I got him.
I'd say more, but my throat's starting to go. Allergies are killing me bad.
That's all right. It's probably going to keep us online more and keep. But I really think this movie's going to be okay. If it's as good as Prey, it's going to be awesome.
That animated feature looks pretty rad too.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll watch
yes.
that.
Oh, same here.
But the folks complaining about how this Predator looks, like seriously, if you think this is shitty, just wait for the xenomorph design in Alien Earth. It's gonna be crap.
Man, you're going back to the hub way too many times.
But
you're showing a picture.
Graboid.
You say graboid, and I was going to say anal alien. An alien.
Analese.
Analese, yeah.
Well, nothing's easy about that.
It's giving him a fucking reach around. I had not caught that before.
I thought that's why you picked the picture.
Well, for the professional of the reach around over there.
Oh, God. Someone pull it off. Pull it off.
Kevin's favorite words.
Oh, God.
That is delightful.
We're all going
I
to
bet
hell.
it is for you.
We are going to hell. We are.
How is this a problem?
Yeah. I'll be your captain.
So, some good news, and this is another debate. This is another cinema debate. Like, some people said this is a good idea. Some people are saying this is stupid. Rotten Tomatoes has a list of their 300 best movies, and they put Godzilla -1 at number 19.
Wow.
Okay.
It's impressive.
That
Great
is
movie.
impressive because there are a lot of good
Lot.
movies,
Yep.
but Godzilla -1 was a really, really good movie. Like I enjoyed it more than the original, and I'm a huge fan of the original 54 version.
Yes.
So
Well, it's basically running right into it. It's a prequel.
Yes, yeah, and it this movie was so much fun and felt so good to watch. And it's not an upbeat flick. It's not a family flick, but it is a family flick. Like, it's about this guy and his family, or his extended family, his PTSD family, if you will.
Yeah.
But it's just a dope movie, and people are like, yeah, okay, but is it really number 19 best movies of all time? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I'd have to see what the other 18 are. Really, because, like, I don't know. I really liked Godzilla -1, and the fact that it was made on the budget that it was made. Just amazing.
Well, Godzilla -1 is a fantastic movie. I'm proud to have that in my movie collection. It will not leave me till the day I die.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Same.
No.
I've watched this movie like 9 times since it came out, largely because the first time we saw it in the theater, my wife and I were dealing with a bunch of teenagers who were like acting like fucking fools, like nearly the whole movie. But we still enjoyed the movie enough. I finally got the Blu-ray, and when we watched it then, we were just like, wow, that was really, really way smarter, way more well written than it really needed to be.
Yeah. And it had so much heart and sincerity to it. Oh,
and goddamn, Gojira was fucking vicious. I fucking loved it.
Vicious and beautiful.
Yeah.
But they made him vicious. They started it.
Yes, they did.
And him sleeping in the Roman Colosseum. No, I know.
We didn't start the fire.
It was always burning since the world was turning.
It was JD Vance.
Yep. Now we know.
Gojira's little big toe.
Now, this is in no regard no way in regard to a JD Vance joke. This is another great movie that I'm sure is on the 300 list. Simple Jack 2.
Oh, dude, this is number 1.
Oh God, I love these. I've been like, everyone's been sending me all of them all week.
Oh God, I didn't see the part where it says Cynthia Erivo, Pedro Pascal, and Robert De Niro. This cracks me up. Oh my god, guys. That's it. I'm having a Dr. Pepper.
Oh shit!
Oh. Oh. Come on, you got to play one of these.
I can't. Every time I look at her face, I hear lines that I cannot repeat in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I could do that for a second.
Hey, you can play clip too. It made you a moderator of sorts. So
I know.
Anyway,
we're working out production duties behind the scenes, everybody. Just saying.
Training on the job.
Yep.
So yes, Simple Jack 2. You should be finding that coming to Netflix very soon.
Oh, speaking of Netflix, dipshit number 1.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Fuck
and
this guy! I swear to God, like.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But I will say this about that. I agree with him. I hate going to the movie theater anymore. I fucking hate it.
The experience is usually terrible.
Oh yeah.
The experience is terrible, mainly because it's not so much the theater's dirty. No, that's going to depend upon the theater that you go to. It's very overpriced.
Yes.
But everything is overpriced right now. So something that's already overpriced, anything entertainment's already overpriced, is even more expensive.
That's why we all go to the hub. It's free.
That's true. It's, the whole Colorado thing where everybody got fucking fished in a barrel. Sorry, I'm a little superstitious. I don't want that to happen to me.
No.
And I mean that with no disrespect to the victims. That was heartbreaking, and it still freaks me out.
Yep.
So yeah, I really enjoyed COVID to a large degree. Like, I didn't enjoy things that were happening to people, but I enjoyed the shutdown and the time that I got to spend at home, and that other people were getting to learn to live the way that I do, like an introvert.
And hate your family. Gotcha.
Yeah, well, they can hate their family. My family's all right. Well, I hated my family before COVID. So
my second daughter is the Antichrist, and my son is like a shit disturber, just like I am. Okay, yeah, sure, I get it.
My daughter is the Antichrist, and she's awesome at it.
You've trained her well.
I'm honing that shit, dude. She wants a drum kit, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
Dude, get her a fireman hat with a light on it, and it has the sound that is the siren.
Yep.
Just saying.
Woo!
That hat disappeared when I was a kid because my dad hated that gift from my aunt.
Yeah, my dad bought my brother a drum set when he and my mom were briefly divorced.
Yeah. Bro, I had a Smurfs drum set.
I did too. I had the same thing, I think. Yeah.
My mom did not trust me or my sister with drumsticks. She was afraid that one of us would shove said sticks up the nose of the other.
As opposed to Kevin, it would be up the ass. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chad,
That's
you
not
would do
it.
that
That's not
now
it.
with your sister.
Wow.
Mary Clarence.
Damn.
Oh, come on. Just because my sister and I still act like we're perpetually 5.
Well, yes. I can't say I'm much better than my brother.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me and my sister. I was like, all right, we're going to keep that joke going then.
If it wasn't for the fact that my sister and I are having trouble with lower extremities, we'd still be chasing each other around the house with like sharp objects.
Now you got to get the round and blunt object.
Never tell.
Cue that Benny Hill music.
Oh, yakety sax.
Goddamn Ted, though, seriously.
So the the fact that movies come out on streaming so quickly, he's trying to justify, and he's trying to get it so movies just come out on streaming. Screw the
Fuck
movie theater
that.
experience.
Yep.
I'm kind of on board with it in a way. I am. I don't.
Somewhat. Yep.
I was really okay with it when Warner Brothers was like, you know what? If you don't want to go to the movie theater, watch Mortal Kombat at home.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. And
I still wish they had done that with Afterlife.
Yeah, that was.
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt that was foolish what they did.
And no, but they wanted to make a point and say, nope, it's exclusively in the theaters.
Yep.
That's a stupid way to make it sound fucking special.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
but they did that a lot with Ghostbusters 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
see, I see what you're all saying, but I think we grew up with movies being in theaters for not only just 45 days, 90 days.
No.
Movies were in theaters for
Long time.
on
Yeah.
end.
Mhm.
And that's how Raiders of the Lost Ark made so much money. Conan, they were in the theater for a fucking year before they had even remote VHS rentals.
That Titanic, same thing too.
And while some movies absolutely deserve that, I think
Yep.
the minimum window should absolutely be 45 to maybe
Mhm.
even 90 days. I just go back to 90 days, but at 3 months on the dot, put that fucker on physical media and release it to streaming and let people figure out how they want to
Mhm.
watch it then.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I prefer a much shorter window. Like 30 days is probably okay.
If
For
it's a bad
Kevin,
movie-
everybody shorter is always better.
Yep. And
Us
look how
Irish
fast-
kids, our mamas told us this is 12 inches. Yeah. So my
That's what
kids
you
are
just
so
told
short.
us.
Hey, I'm not fucking. I don't lie. Why lie? Everyone's gonna be like, "Where is it then?"
Yeah,
Mhm.
Kevin don't measure. He just needs eyeglasses
I mean,
or a
look how-
microscope to find his own D.
Yeah. But some of these really bad movies, they come out within, what was it, 6 weeks even.
Oh,
Oh,
three.
it's 21 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 3
It's
weeks.
like-
Yeah,
Craven was
3
out in
weeks
3 weeks.
sometimes. And
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, no patience.
mhm.
But
And-
to Kevin's point, though, the theaters and the theater experience relatively sucks.
Yeah.
I hate going to the theater now. Like if it's a matinee and there's no people there, great.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if
That's how
there's
I do it.
Mhm.
if there's
Yep.
teenagers there, anyone below the age of like 35, I'm gonna get annoyed.
Mhm.
Dude, we went and saw that last Planet of the Apes movie last year, and Amy and I were just both like, the fucking kids in this theater were absolutely killing us. I haven't been to a movie since then.
I bought Whoppers before going to Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's just say 6 kids got pegged in the fucking head. They shut the fuck up. They shut the fuck up quick.
Shut up, bitch!
Yep. I am.
Pacific Rim. We had a family behind us with a bunch of pizzas and 9 kids running around behind
Oh
us.
my god.
Fuck
God.
me.
We left. We went into another theater and watched a Despicable Me movie, and the kids were way more behaved than the fucking idiot
Yeah.
kids behind us at Pacific Rim.
Wow.
Jeez.
There's a
They should have
reason
never
I
allowed
only go
that.
to the theater
Kill
if it's
Bill.
not Mighty Whirlwind.
Everybody, Kill Bill.
Wow.
R-rated movie. Guess what was running around the whole time screaming? 2 kids ages 6 and 7 years old.
Wow.
They would not settle the
Wow.
hell down. Everybody in the theater was screaming at him to shut the fucking kid up because it was killing the movie.
I want to be
We all
surprised.
ended up getting refunded and got like free tickets for like the next 5 movies we wanted to see.
Jesus.
Ow.
But
Ooh.
still sucks.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I want to sound surprised, but that same year, the very same thing happened to me going to see Resident Evil. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, didn't you
That's
motherfuckers
one of the movies
play this
nothing
game?
bad happened to me at.
No, but just remember that, everybody. If I'm in the theater, I'm like fucking bullseye shot with a Whopper.
No.
If you turn around, I'll get that right in your pie hole. So you choke on it.
And I'm the
That way
kind
you
of guy
shut the
that'll
fuck
be
up.
like, if you got your phone out and you're being
Yep,
fucking
that
idiots,
too.
I'm gonna shush you till you fucking stop it, or I go over there and I say, shut the fuck up now or get out of here.
Nope, I've knocked the phone out of a person's hand because they started talking on it in the movie theater. Took 10 seconds. Bam. Nailed it right out of his hand. He's like, what the hell happened? And everyone's like, shh. And he's like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
The guy behind me patted me on the shoulder. That was a great shot. Because it was like 4 rows up. And he was just talking loud. He's like, hey, I'm at the theater. Like, really?
Dead Eye Theater.
I can see him handing down him 3 Musketeers. You've earned it.
Those Whoppers are awesome.
Jeez.
Whoppers, Reese's Pieces don't fly that well. Neither do M&M's.
No, it's because they got that curve.
Really well.
Rolos.
Skeeter the Sniper.
Yeah, Rolos are good.
Oh, yeah,
Really?
yeah. I've done that before, too, with the Rolos.
Rolos, they're soft, but, you know, they make a point. But they didn't have any, so I got some Whoppers. So those fucking make a point quick.
And if they're cold.
Yeah, that's like today yeah. Today we went over in Twin Cities and we're at the mall in Maplewood, and they had one of those punching bags.
Oh, no.
And so my oldest one goes and hits, and I think he got like a little midway, almost to the midway of the 700s. And then my daughter, her fiance, hits it. He gets up to 830. And they're like, come on, you can do it. And I said, I don't know. My arm's not as good as it used to be after I had surgery twice on it. And they're like, come on, just hit it. I nailed that fucker. I almost got 900. And they're all like, oh,
damn.
That's dad with an arm that ain't good anymore. Like, yeah.
I can hit 900 consistent on those. So
yeah, two surgeries on the elbow, you know.
You still got it, bro.
I still got it. Not as much as I used to, but
you still got it.
I just jerk off with my arm, and I'm pretty fast.
and that's without the help of the glory hole.
Well, that's how he practices.
Sorry, Idaho
Mike. They got the vapors. Sorry.
When I heard
Is that what they call it
Whopper,
now?
I thought he meant the hamburger.
Speaking of the theater experience, here's another reason why I don't dig going to the theater, because the movie's fucking stupid.
Dude, Outrun with Sydney Sweeney. I want her in a bikini top. I am so there day one.
That's all I care about this movie is her in a bikini. But I mean, otherwise,
dude, I love fucking Outrun.
The game was a amazing game, but what's the story of the game?
True. You can beat the game in like 5 hours or less.
Yeah. It's just you're racing across country,
blowing shit up.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this is going to be like they're going to have to make this Cannonball Run somehow.
Yeah,
they will, and that's fine.
Call it Outrun, and Sydney Sweeney's going to fit the bill. So, I mean, people will go see the movie.
Yeah,
I got $100 bill with her name on it. Just saying, Sydney.
Single ladies, put your hands up.
Hey, she's available, yo. Hey, it's the lottery out there, everybody.
That's true, and I say good for her.
And you gay gamer, thank you, brother. Appreciate
I still
you.
think that guy was mistreating her. So, Michael Bay's involved, so that means there's going to be tons of explosions.
And it's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Might have a shit story, but fuck it, it's going to at least look awesome.
Yep. But if she doesn't fly out of that fucking car, I don't know what we're doing here. Like, why?
Only if she's wearing a thong.
This was the only cool part of that game. Like, there was no other reason to play Outrun other than, like, maybe Spy Hunter was being used.
Spy Hunter was a good game too.
Oh yeah,
that's what I
wasn't. You remember when The Rock was actually going to do a Spy Hunter movie?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I do remember
that never
that.
fucking happened.
They
he
had
still wants to do Big Trouble in Little China. Please fucking
No. Don't touch my Jack Burton rock.
God damn it. The check's in the mail, bitch.
Make a continuation of it, but not remake it.
Yeah.
Do not need him anywhere near the Pork Chop Express.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Chad.
Speaking of Pork Chop Express, and I
Wow.
I apologize for the transition, but I would like to take just a brief moment for a PSA.
Oh,
Oh my!
are we watching
God.
Bubba Hotep? What is going on here? The cankerous penis?
Little road rash.
Wow. Kevin
Indian-
with road rash. I can't believe you took a picture of it.
An
Kevin
Indian
sharing his
burn.
D-pics with that right
Or is this what you see through the glory hole?
Everyone, please get routine STI screenings, please.
now. Please. Always going to look like Kevin here.
Yeah.
Yep. And believe me, that's probably not Braille.
Or like Morse code to me.
Oh. Dot, dash, dash, dash.
Dot.
Then you realize, oh shit, this means I'm fucked.
Oh.
Help, motherfucker, you got herpes?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I freaking love our chat. This is awesome.
Yep.
We're having a good night tonight.
Maybe I should see a doctor about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin, you probably should.
Sooner than later.
If problem persists, please see doctor.
Too true.
Unless you got
Sam Raimi's new movie. Nice.
I want to say so, but the best part about this is now he's free for Doctor Strange 3.
Oh, god damn it, dude.
Hey, hopefully he
I
gets
want
this one from
the
start to
fucking
finish.
Shadow movie before it goes public domain.
Yeah.
You know what? Once it does, then he's definitely going to fucking get it. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he could fund it himself or crowdfund it. I would.
Yeah, with your glory hole proceeds.
Yeah.
You know what? Then yeah, it's worth it. You're welcome, world.
Cankerous penis.
Cantankerous penis. Cantankerous penis. That's going to be a great band name.
That one gets me every time too.
I love you all.
But I see it's not in theaters till January 30th next year.
Hey, that's actually probably a good time for.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, that's usually a dead season for horror and sci-fi movies, but it's also when no other movies are coming out. So it actually could work to the movie's benefit of being, hey, we got a good solid 2 to 3 weeks before Valentine's Day. We can actually do some good work. And it's got Rachel McAdams. I do like her.
Yeah.
I just thought she was a terrible Lois in Man of Steel.
I don't. Was she a terrible Lois, or was it just a terrible movie? Like,
yes,
all of it.
I don't know. Like, I liked her more than the last Lois, the one from Superman Returns.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Was that Amy Adams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie fucking at all, except Brandon Routh.
Yeah, he was awesome. Is awesome.
Yeah.
So, but anyways,
it looks good. I'm interested. Castaway, Misery. I hated Castaway. Fuck Wilson. Blow it the fuck up. Hit it with the hammer. Hit it with the bat. Hit it with the hammer, like in Misery. I'm in.
Yep.
That would be cool. Oh, speaking of which, Urban Legend is going to be the newest IP from the 90s slashers to get a reboot.
Huh.
I'm not opposed to that. The first one I did like.
Same. First one I like too. Second one,
Yeah,
but if
second
they
one's
do
kinda-
this with the new Urban Legends out there, this could be really good.
This could work.
This is urban legend for the TikTok age, they're calling it.
Yep.
So it's going to be about 30 seconds long.
For like a 90-minute movie. So we're going to get many installments and probably lots of nudity.
Yeah.
One can only hope.
Hey, we're getting another I Know What You Did Last Summer, which has a trailer that we're going to show later.
Ooh.
I haven't seen that yet.
I know, Kevin. I was asking Kevin earlier, wait, which trailers were we showing tonight? And he's like, I don't remember. I'm like, all right, I'll figure it out.
Yep, UK Gamer agrees with us too.
Yeah.
Yep. Leave originals alone, do sequels. And I Know What You Did is a legacy sequel.
Yep.
Yes.
It's not a reboot anymore.
And I want to, because Sarah Michelle Gellar refused to come back. She's like, no, you see me on ice. I'm dead. I'm not coming back. Because they tried paying her extra money.
She's more interested in doing the new Buffy reboot. Anyway.
Yeah.
You know what? For me not liking them when I was a kid in the 90s, I have so grown to love her and her husband. Like, I so have. Just like his people, I think they're cool.
I thought her and Freddie broke up.
No.
No, they're still, yeah.
All right, never mind.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I don't know why.
I know.
Shut up. What?
Roy Lindo.
Good bad news. So bad news is Blade's still totally derailed. We're gonna call it canceled. They haven't used that word, but we're gonna say canceled.
Yeah.
At least
it's not happening. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yeah, they had legendary Delroy Lindo consulting with script writing for this story, and it was a period piece set in the 20s. So they were going to go back. Was it the 30s?
30s, because the new movie Sinners was set at the same time. It's basically Ryan Coogler's idea of what he would have done with Blade if they let him do it.
Oh.
Nice.
When Sinners came out and they're like, shit, Blade's done. Forget it. We're not trying to do the 30s anymore. So the whole project's shot.
Harsh. But funny.
Yeah, I know. I want to see Sinners, actually.
Yeah.
I want to go see it. I might go see it this week during the matinee.
It's still number one. Well, it's number one.
It's doing good.
Yeah.
If you take away who's it? Minecraft, it's been number one for the last week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it did beat Minecraft this week.
Yeah, Minecraft's dropping like a goddamn rock now. So
yes, it is worth pointing out that Sinners has made more money than Snow White.
Snow White hasn't made any money at all.
Yeah.
Are we surprised by this?
It's also worth pointing out that Revenge of the Sith made more money than Snow White.
That's right. That got re-released in theaters.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Yesterday, it made more money than Snow White.
Wow. That's really bad.
Yep. They had a screening going on, and when it got dark, two assholes got up in the theater and started doing a little lightsaber. And people
Kevin,
were
why
like,
do you keep doing that?
You know, it's the geek thing. And then they bring the lights back up after these guys fight for a few minutes. And when the lights come back on, you could see it's Sam Jackson and fucking Anakin Skywalker.
It could be worse. You could be throwing chickens at the screen, I guess. So,
you know what? I want someone to just start screaming, "Chicken fucker!"
Yeah.
or come to the theater with a stuffed chicken, like strapped to his junk.
There we go.
There's no rule saying you can't come into the theater with a fake chicken strapped to your dick. Like, I say do it.
I'm going to clip that, and I'm going to throw a chicken over your cock right there.
We'll call it
Wait, are you going to throw a chicken over me, or are you going to throw a rooster over me? Get it straight. Like, come on, man. Oh, wait.
It's going to be a rooster, all right.
Yeah.
It's a turkey.
Kevin's popcorn bucket. That's what we're going to call it.
My popcorn bucket.
Well, it is unfortunate what's going on with Blade. Like, it's just not going to work out. If this makes them reset and give us a Blade 4 with Wesley Snipes, I'm all for it.
Fuck yeah. I'm all for that.
And ultimately, that's probably what they're going to end up doing. But they had to do something with what they've been working on for 5-6 years now. You got to put it to rest. Like, stop trying to force something that ain't going to work.
Yep.
I think from what I read this evening, and it didn't make it into this round of news, there are reports saying that there's going to be a large number of heroes, one-shot heroes, that are going to be in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars that you are not going to see again after those two movies.
Yep.
Yeah, they're killing a lot of people off.
And so I think Blade might be one of those people. The X-Men are going to be those people. And gosh, there was another one. There's going to be one that they're going to get rid of them. I can't think of who.
Pedro as Reed Richards. Thank you, God. You just took him out in Last of Us with a golf club. Do it now with Dr. Doom in this one. Come on, let's go. We could get rid of Reed Richards finally.
Yeah, get the real Reed Richards in. John Krasinski.
He was cool.
Fucking right.
He was
perfect.
Fucking awesome.
So, speaking of the Fantastic Four, though, Marvel Japan released an image of some of the theater stuff and merchandise that's coming out for First Steps, and it leaked the first image of Galactus.
Oh, no.
You guys ready?
No, we'll do it anyway.
It's as big as the glory hole.
Isn't he cool?
Sure, wherever he is.
My eyes are not that good.
And even this is crap. This is zoomed in on it, and it's absolute crap. So, and I didn't get a picture of it because I didn't find it until again later this evening. The Lego figure.
Oh, that I saw.
Looks accurate and is supposed to be what this looks like. And so it is going to be a comic accurate Galactus. Everyone rejoice.
No cloud. Thank you.
Thank you.
The comic accurate, but not the right size.
He changes. Get over it.
Not my Galactus.
If Reed doesn't use... Right. If Reed doesn't use the ultimate nullifier, then what are we even doing here?
You're going to use Franklin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Franklin's going to reset everything or open up pocket universes.
Yep.
Oh, God.
And then it'll be clobbering time.
Oh, this is clobbering time right here, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Julia
The
Gardner.
hood ornament known as female surfer.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean surf her.
Yeah, I saw that today too, and I was kind of like, "Really, you guys? Come on now."
It's actually pretty appropriate.
Yeah, I guess it sounds right. I mean, maybe I don't know.
Dude, Norin fucking Rad is Silver Surfer.
Yes, yes, I know. And even she said she was confused by that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is kind of like, don't blame me, blame them.
Yep.
And she's not wrong. It's like,
no.
You see a blank check like that? Dude,
Okay.
I'll play a fucking girl in some stupid ass movie if you're giving me like $30 million. I'm not saying that's what she's making, but you see a check and it's like Marvel. It's like, yo, I ain't going to say no to that.
True.
If I never had to work again, that'd be fucking rad. I hate my job as it is anyway.
Dude, I hear you.
But then she went on to explain that this is going to be a different Silver Surfer than what you're used to. Now, mind you,
girl, get some boobs.
This is a week after Johnny Storm said this is going to be a different Johnny Storm than what you're used to.
I'm not going to be a male sexist. I ain't going to bang too many chicks. I'm actually going to be normal and not psychotic.
This is the second actor within the same movie saying this is not the character that you're used to. Okay, then that's probably not the people I'm looking to see, man. Like that's
exactly.
Don't tell me that, because that's where my logic goes. Like, this may be in the spirit and in the vein perfectly, but you are not making me think that that's what I'm going to expect. You're making me think I'm going to see something completely different because that's what you guys wanted to do, and you slapped a fucking name that I'm familiar with on it.
Dude, well, look at the two images right here behind her. Her versus freaking what 20 years ago?
Yeah.
The one on the right with what was his name? Doug.
Doug Jones.
Yeah.
That
Doug
looked
Jones.
so good by comparison to Hood Ornament over there. And that's not because she's a girl. It's the special effects and the CGI for her are trash.
Absolutely.
She's chrome. She's not silver.
Yeah.
Idaho Mike's got it.
That almost looks like 90s AI. The CGI.
Yes.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
does.
Really
Like,
good.
we're going back in time with some of this shit, everybody.
And not in a good
21
way.
gigawatts.
And everyone's saying, oh, well, it's, the CGI is not completed yet. No, the CGI was completed before they started the movie.
Yep.
Relatively, they finished about a year ago.
Yeah. And then they started filming the actual film.
Yep.
Yeah, this does not instill a lot of confidence in this film.
And
I know we all feel like Superman is like, ugh, what are we getting into? But that at least has some sort of energy and momentum going forward. This feels like we keep taking a step back every time something new comes out.
Superman is going to be the feel-good movie for the summer. That's going to be the fun summer movie. That's my call.
So. I'm going to see all these movies. I hope this movie ends up being good. I really do. But I have no confidence in what I'm getting right now.
Nope.
None whatsoever.
My lack of confidence comes because everything post Endgame has been crap to some level or another. Like, they have
basically
fucked up just about everything short of like WandaVision.
Wow, what about Daredevil? Or are we getting to that in a minute?
Daredevil, it's going to be very unjust to talk about Daredevil until the end of season 2, because they're still working on the storyline that they had written out. Like, the end of season 1 is really supposed to be the midway point for season 1.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Yeah.
It ends with Karen saying, "Sit this one out, pal."
Yeah.
Oh,
that's how it ends. And he's like, "Okay, we need help, so I'm going to sit this one out." And then you're like, "Oh, okay, he's going to get Frank. Frank's captured."
Nope. Frank's fucking in a cage.
We're going to get the Defenders. Then Frank's going to get hauled off to Spider-Man 4, who is going to be in that, along with Hulk, Savage Hulk, being mind-controlled by somebody else.
Well, Frank does, sorry for the spoilers if anybody hasn't watched yet, but not really big. Frank, at the end of the episode, does get out of the cage.
Yes. And it was super cool.
Yeah,
but
it was funny.
It didn't need to be the post-credit scene. Like, they could have just put that in.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was the post-credit. Like, Kev's like, message me, make sure you watch the post-credit. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, that's cool, but
where's the rest of it?
Yeah, it could have been right in the film and ended it there. But yeah, I'm still kind of torn. There's some good parts, but there's a lot of bad parts on it. So I'm Daredevil. So I'm still kind of in it to hope to see, like they say, season 2 will be all taken care of. But I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe because they've got a different recipe, or they're trying to have a different recipe for the shows. I don't know, but golly, like they've got to do something, because their quality level has been shit lately. And the only reason why I think Daredevil is worth watching is because D'Onofrio and Cox are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the story is lackluster. If they had not put in the extra episode, or the extra 2 episodes rather, the story would have been very mundane. It sucked. From what I'd read, it sucked. So
yeah,
I can't get behind that. Daredevil's a lot of fun. I can't wait to see next season, but you had to wait 7 episodes before this shit got really good.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they should have called the first half Kingpin, because
Yeah.
like that's what you were watching, is Kingpin doing some cool shit or trying to figure out what Kingpin was doing, which you find out in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 fucking minutes, and you're like, oh my god, that's the plot from fucking episode 112 from fucking Family Guy. Wow.
Kev.
And I've told you that I'm wondering if that was the direction they're going in on the first couple of episodes, where that happened in Spider-Man. Yeah, that was it. Spider-Man, where Kingpin ran for mayor and he got it, and he was just secretly taking over the whole city. And that's pretty much what they're doing in this.
Well, the ports that he's going to put everything into. There was an episode of Family Guy where Peter's house is blacked out. It's not part of Quahog, and that means it's not part of Rhode Island, and that means it's not part of the United States.
Yep.
So Peter thinks that because he owns that land, it's its own sovereign country called
Oh,
Pretoria.
yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
That is what happens in the last 20 minutes of Daredevil. The docks are not a part of New York, so they're not a part of New York State, and they're not a part of the United States.
Yep.
So Fisk is going to have his own sovereign land within the United States to do whatever they want.
Yep. He's going to take control of the city.
Yep.
Watch.
Or he's going to control everything with his own ports in the city.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was a good ending, but fuck, you had to wait a long time to get there. And then you're kind of like, that's all it was?
Yep.
Like
give me another 10 minutes. Give me another 10 minutes, please. But no.
Yeah. It was lackluster. So I'm hoping season 2 picks up, and when you really see where Matt's going and you get to see Daredevil doing some cool shit, it's going to be pretty awesome. But I mean, get a Black Widow in there. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florence Pugh, let's go.
No, they need to bring fucking Scarlet back, and they won't.
No.
Matt needs to bang Black Widow.
Yeah.
I want to bang Black Widow if it's
bring
Scarlett Johansson.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Hey, John Favreau did too. Just saying.
Yep. Bring Black Cat to it. He needs her too.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney is Black Cat.
Yeah.
So
At that pussy.
You know, I'm still gonna go see Fantastic Four. The more I see of it, the more I'm kind of like, this looks fun, but at the same time, golly, I look back at everything I've seen in the last 2 phases, and I'm like, oh, you fooled me before, motherfuckers.
Yep.
He just wants a thing popcorn bucket so we can have some fun with it later.
Yep.
I want my Silver Surfer popcorn bucket so I could fuck it later. I will say that about that.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're gonna look like when it's over. All over your face, buddy.
That is how kink starts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we don't kink shame.
No shame
Even
in
if
here.
Kevin could take Chrome off a hitch. I mean.
So dig this. Like, speaking of the lackluster and the shitty special effects of Marvel, their last big picture, which of course was filmed 3 times 3 years ago, was Captain America. And we saw the horrible picture that was the leader. Like, we thought we saw what he was going to look like with the Funko pictures, and it looked nothing like that. He was a little trollish looking thing with like his brain partially showing, or not his brain, but kind of scabbish. The leader in the comics has an enlarged cranium, and yes, in some of the pictures you can see his brain through it. Yeah. Well, not in this, but they did film it that way. They said they didn't do any reshoots.
Yes, they did.
No. But here are these
Several
pictures
times.
of the first time they shot the scenes with the leader. You lying motherfuckers. So again, I don't have the utmost faith that Fantastic Four is going to kick ass. I'm not going into Fantastic Four the same way I walk into an Avengers movie.
Very true.
And I don't know that I'm going to walk into the next Avengers movie with that hope at all. We'll have to see. So, but this could have been really, really awesome. I'm sorry we didn't get this. He still doesn't need to look like a fucking drug addict, but he looks better than the troll on the right.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we'll start closing up here with the DC news. Here is some of your new promo art for Superman.
Nice.
Thought that was kind of cool. I really like this, and it's not AI. They didn't do the Marvel route like Marvel did with the AI art that was trying to imitate Alex Ross. At least they were like, you know what? Don't show any fingers that they won't know.
Wow.
Here are the Superman shorts, boxer briefs. I'm like, all right, then that's cool. So, anyways, and then interesting enough, did you guys know that there is a word for the ability that people have to see faces and objects?
Pareidolia.
Yep. So like the face in the moon, Jesus in your cheese sandwich, you know, that is what that's related to. What's that relate to our show? I see the Predator.
Oh, jeez. The only shorts that'll bite back. Bulge not included. Oh, Mike, bro.
So is that what they mean by all hammock shorts now, huh?
Yeah. Kevin's gonna have to be careful at the glory hole now.
Yeah, he's gonna get bit off.
Yeah. Get his face bit off.
I was gonna say, hey, wait a second. Now I get it. All right. That, gentlemen, is all I had for the news.
And just a couple trailers and one or two quick little things from Twitter bookmarks, everybody. And we'll hit those up quick, and we'll send everybody on out on a high note. But this was in our title description. We are going to be getting a couple of things going on here. We are going to be getting a Sisu sequel. It could be coming as soon as November. So any of you John Wick fans, if you liked Rare Exports and you checked out our 0 Point review, this is the same crew that worked on Rare Exports in the first Sisu. And we got a sequel coming possibly this November. So that's pretty exciting. I'm very much looking forward to that. So thank you, Play Disgusting. I'm going to credit you on another thing coming here. The Screamboat horror movie starring David Howard Thornton, who was Art the Clown in the Terrifier movies, and some of the producers of Terrifier. His little play on Screamboat or Steamboat Willie, that's going to be coming to video on demand, DVD, Blu-ray on May 2nd, everybody.
Pretty quick.
That having been said, it's also worth noting that this asshole is trying to blackball and blacklist Vinny. And
yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna go see his movie at all, ever.
Yeah.
In any of them.
I'm just throwing it out there because I know there's some of our watchers and listeners that are interested. And hey, if you're into it, go for it.
I'm glad you did mention it because it's worth pointing out that this guy fucked over one of the best directors we've seen in a long time. Sorry, your movie's good, but it's not that fucking good. Cocksmoker.
Yes.
Anyway, carry on.
Carrying on. And last but certainly not least, talk about cocksuckers. Pre-production has begun on A24's Friday the 13th prequel series with Linda Cardellini starring as Pamela Voorhees. So it has officially hit pre-production. Production supposed to be a little bit during the summer, so they're working out final details, the rest of their cast members, locations, all of that. It has actually gotten out of pre-production hell, even though they fucked over Brian Fuller. So fuck them, but I'm still going to watch the goddamn show, and if it sucks, I'm going to rail on it. If it actually ends up being good, I might be like, okay, I'm wrong. You guys did all right, but I still think you fucked over Brian Fuller.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did, and I'm really excited for this because I would love anything to bring back the Friday the 13th franchise.
I know, it's kind of hard to be like, these motherfuckers this, these bastards that. Oh, well, it's still something new Friday the 13th. God damn it.
But I also don't like A24 either, so... We'll see how
They
that
are
goes.
such a flip of the coin with their
Yeah, I was gonna
movies
say it's
and
hit and
projects. It's either
I have-
good or it's bad. There is no
Yeah.
middle ground with them.
Mm-mm.
Tax write-offs.
That's my experience with them anyway. I'd almost rather watch like something from like Robert Eggers, you know.
Period
But-
pieces.
Guys, do you know what you did last summer? Because we're about to see what I know you did last summer. And it starts off in a
Boobies.
interesting way. So, everybody, I'm watching this for the first time with everybody else.
You can always tell with that kind of saying,
Mm-hmm.
gonna survive it.
Probably.
Exclusively in theaters.
Yeah.
Because
But
it's
at
Sony.
least- yeah.
Mhm.
But at least we will be getting a legacy sequel instead of just completely ignoring it and trying to do an Amazon Prime TV show that absolutely sucked.
Yeah.
Content.
And I'll let you guys decide. There's one more trailer we can watch. Do you want us to check out the new 28 Years Later trailer? Or do you want to see Wednesday Season 2 Netflix trailer?
I saw the Wednesday
28
one.
years later, I already saw the Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right.
Same here.
You asked.
Sold.
You bitches are cheap. I love you guys.
All right.
The Wednesday trailer is cute, but you know, not
It's
much
just
to it.
like a stupid little teaser trailer. They don't really say anything about this stupid story. And they're already going to be breaking up the show by like episodes, like in like 3 or 4 parts anyway. So until they come out with the last part, fuck them.
Yep.
They're doing that with Squid Games, and like in 2 months, Peter and I will be talking about that. At least. But
I need to get on that. My daughter loves that show.
It is so good.
Squid Games? Oh, season 1's really good.
Yeah.
I cannot get Zoe to stop watching it.
Just stay away from the live action American game show.
Yeah, the game show
yeah.
is horrible.
Bizarre.
So bizarre, but 28
Exactly.
28 years later, everybody.
All right.
I haven't seen this yet either, but this has been out for a little bit, but I want to check this out with all of you. And let me know if the audio is not working.
You'd figure in 28 years they would have just like carpet bombed everybody with antidepressants.
That's true.
Logical, but well,
This looks really good still.
Yeah.
There were so many dead. Infected and non-infected alike.
That's why our home is so
I like how it's set on like a little bit of an island off of England.
You know, I feel he's a bit young.
He's ready, Jenny.
7, 6, 11, 5.
Once you walk onto that mainland, there's no rescues.
Moving up and down again. Don't.
Danny Boyle.
Look at what's in
I
front
ain't
of you.
Hellboy, so this might. Alex Garland, Dread, brother. Oh. Oh, blow shit up. Let's go.
Some are better than others.
All towers.
Cool.
Man, this looks just so cool.
This is a glorious day. Day of judgment.
My children!
Holy Christ.
In the war.
Damn.
620, baby.
Oh.
Ooh, man.
And I finally got 28 weeks later, and that is next up on my watch list. So I'm going to be caught up like very soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta find those again. I gotta rewatch them. It's been so long.
They are getting re-released on Blu-ray soon too, ahead of the
good.
movie. So if you
Good,
really
good.
want to catch them, they are putting them back out again.
Okay.
And they're probably going to look awesome because they're probably going to both be in 4K from Sony.
Yeah, they'll do that. Sony's good for that.
I know
Yeah.
Kevin's like,
Oh no, I can give two shits, but I agree. I'm happy for you guys. Like, it's not Warner Brothers; they'll get a decent release.
yeah, they will.
Yeah.
But
And then Shout Factory will get it, or Shout Studios will get it eventually, and then it'll get a great release.
excellent point on that. You'll
Yeah.
actually have special features and things.
Yeah, directed by Ballyhoo.
Red Letter Media, otherwise.
No, I like Danny better. Ballyhoo's
Yeah, I
awesome.
do too. Just saying.
Yeah.
All right, but that's about all I had. Kevin had a pretty good lineup for us this week. Skeeter, Chad, thank you for joining us as always. Chad, you want to let everybody know where they can find you at and what you got coming up next?
I'm on Blue Sky, Threads, and Instagram. I am at Mr. Peterman.
Skeeter.
You can find me here Thursday nights on the Suns and Shadows Network.
What?
Under, what did I say? It's like 1:15. You can find me here on Thursday nights for the Stargate Files on the Suns and Shadows Network. There we go.
Right on. We had a great episode on Thursday with Darren from Gate World, and we might be having him back very, very soon, actually.
Yeah.
Kevin, what about you, brother?
Oh, I'm here all week long on the Suns and Shadows channel with you.
What?
Well, not every single day, but I'm here all the time. And
Don't shut yourself up.
not
As long as
here
you don't
every
get
single
stuck in
day
a glory hole again.
yet. Not every day yet. We're working on that. We'll get there. The more
Lube
these
next
ads
time,
pay
brother.
off, yeah. All right, lube next time. Shut up. All right, we
Baby
are here
oil.
with some of our great shows and great reviews for our nostalgia TV, the Graveyard Shift of Forgotten Television. That's every other Friday night. We have Saturday nights, Deadwire Live, this wonderful live stream that we do here at 9 p.m. Pacific time. And then on Tuesday nights, every single Tuesday night, you can catch us here on 0 Point Reviews, reviewing movies that have been reviewed, well, maybe once or twice, but we're going to take it on a completely different subject, many different subjects.
And the only rail Kevin likes is the third rail at the Glory Hall train station where the train always runs and never ends. And
Fuck yeah.
Take that shocker to a new word.
Oh. Zap, zap.
You can tell I'm coming up with good shit.
Prostate. That was my prostate.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how we follow that up next. But what we do have coming
Good
up
night,
on
folks.
Tuesday is we have the animated movie from the 80s, American Heavy Metal, everybody.
Oh, damn.
We're finally going to get to that. We had a little schedule change earlier this month, but that's going to conclude Animation Month. Then we're going to be getting into Arnold Month on 0 Point Reviews. So Conan, we got Predator. Yep, we're going to do Original Predator and End of Days.
Nice.
So that should be a fun time with everybody. And hey, when our stream ends, carry on over to Project Egg Roll. It's a great stream going on right now. I just double checked and we're making sure our redirect carries over. So please let them know we sent you over. And everybody, y'all have a good time. We'll see you all next week. Say goodbye, everybody.